On today's episode of Watch JR Go, we went shopping and we came back with a trailer and a Harley. What is going on, guys? I am Watch JR Go, and today, like I said, we just picked up, well, we picked up the trailer a couple days ago from a subscriber, which was pretty cool. I walked up, totally unknown. I didn't even make the deal. And as soon as we walked up, he was like, let's watch JR Go. I'm here, so we bought this trailer for cheap. It was a really good deal, honestly, for the trailer for the mower. And then we just picked up this Harley-Davidson, 1998 Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Ultra Classic for $2,500 from a guy that said, I was riding it one day, I brought it home, parked it, turned it back on, and it was just dead. There was nothing left. So we have ourselves a mystery Electra Glide, and we're gonna do a little troubleshooting and see if we can make it run. Guys, this thing came with new tires on it and a new battery in it, and a fresh oil change and maybe fresh brakes. It was also absolutely filthy, so we figured before we get it home, we better start cleaning it up. My hands are still dirty from loading it on this trailer, covered in dirt. So I would have liked to have cleaned it later because, you know, the turnaround always looks amazing, but I don't want to work on this while it's covered in dirt. Time to clean it. It's looking much more classic and quite a bit more ultra, if you ask me. So let's pull it out into the sun. Don't worry about my strap tracking on the ground there. And actually, let's just go get it in the shop so we can start figuring out what is going on. I can tell you, there's one thing about this. Okay, it actually looks really good. We know this works. Well, I set up a little troubleshooting action here. I gave Gabe a piece of wire and told him to jump these two terminals.
It's because
you're the jump man?
You're taking me back to my roots.
Are you 23, you Michael Jordan? All right, let's see what happens. Oh. Man, there's no fuel pump.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
He did say it was healthy.
It hits hard.
It sounds like an ultra classic.
It sounds classic. You know how classic this bike sounds? More classic than you could imagine. This is definitely the fuel injected, boy. Oh. So we just need to figure out why we're not getting power, and we also have no neutral light, even though it's in neutral.
Maybe we just spray.
Yeah, like none of these lights are working.
Well, no, the turn signal's in there. It works. Yeah, so everything works, even the high beam. Wait, no lights until the engine starts.
Everything works except for.
Did the lights turn on?
The turn signals work. Try again. Turn signal. Yep. Weirdly, we don't have the fog lights. Maybe the engine has to be running before they start.
Well, let's try it.
Hey, I want to see the, no, it's got to be running. Brakes?
Is that they work?
Oh, he said this went back and forth like Knight Rider, and it doesn't.
Which one?
He said the third brake light, that's up top, right?
It was blinking when you let it on the track.
Yeah, it blinks, but it doesn't Knight Rider like I was hoping.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Didn't Kit blink when he had a cold or something?
Yeah, he could have.
Maybe that's a wink.
Guys, this guy told us that he's about 100% sure this is actually a police Harley. So that's...
Well, it says Interceptor right here.
I think it says intercom.
Yeah, I'm just...
CB intercom.
No, that's
Interceptor. Yeah, you're
CB
right. You're right. Right before you chase the criminals, you put it in intercept.
Yeah.
You got to have the intercept mode on.
This is not the one you want
No.
to chase people down.
Oh, man. 10 times slower than the current cop bike.
It's a cruiser.
Yep.
This is not a I'm going to go catch you bike.
Those Harley cops would smoke this thing. Well, what do we got here? Anything interesting? I mean, we need to pull the seat off and do a little troubleshooting. We got some more seat. We got the manual. Got a manual air pump.
Got an igloo.
Got an igloo. That's your igloo, actually. Take your igloo. That's actually pure granite.
He gave us 5 quarts of royal purple.
He did give us 5 quarts of royal purple.
Insisted.
That's why we bought the bike, honestly. It's worth more than the whole bike.
And it's got brand new tires and brand new brakes.
Hold on, wait.
Shocks. And there's more.
It's got shocks pegs.
And there's more.
It's got highway pegs.
It's got 2 bells.
Two bells.
Because just one isn't enough.
Aux in. Can't beat aux in.
Nope. It's honestly not a bad bike.
It's really not a bad bike.
If this was your first Harley, you wouldn't be mad about it.
If it had CarPlay. All right, so we're hooking the starter back up.
So like 7 Harleys.
Oh no, all the new Harleys have CarPlay.
Yeah, like the last
Yeah,
7.
yeah. All right, so we put all that back. Now it's time to do some real troubleshooting here. How's the seat come off of this thing? I'm not a Harley guy, really.
Yeah, you are. You just pick up on the back.
I've done some troubleshooting.
All gauge on a Harley guy.
Ooh,
I'm not a Harley guy.
did you see it move forward?
What? The seat?
The kickstand.
It's all the way. Well, yeah, it's slick.
We did get a brand new Superstar AGM battery in here. Brand new. Like I said, he just put that on.
I bet you he just spent $500 on this.
Absolutely.
Like easy.
Absolutely.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to poke around in here with a little electrical troubleshooting action. I bet we figure it out real quick.
Yeah, you can take those bars off immediately.
Which bars? These things?
These can come off
Oh, the crash bars.
right now.
Well, you never know when the crash bars are coming in
Except if you
handy.
lean just too far,
Yeah.
you hop off the crash bar, and it's the most terrifying.
You
thing.
do. You sure
So if
do.
you try to roundabout on one of these, and you just put a little lean, you'll catch on the crash bar, and the whole bike will hop, and you'll be like, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you lean at all, which this bike can lean, but not with those crash bars on, you can't lean. They will make you crash.
Yeah, it's done a whole lot.
And these can come off immediately.
I think we're going to...
Whoa. How are they going to know that you got a cop bike?
Yeah, right. And the CB radio
So
package.
what's funny is we bought an 03.
Right.
So this is a 95th anniversary, technically. Our 03 was a 100th anniversary.
100th anniversary with the
And it had-
special decals.
The same
Right.
whips, the crash bars. I mean, there were so many similarities.
You didn't take these off, right?
Absolutely, did.
I would
put
not
the-
take them off.
I put the
Stubbies.
small stubby one on there, and that radio was always better.
I mean, just the chance of poking somebody's eye out with these is a good reason to leave them.
No. When somebody rides you in traffic, you just say, like, yeah.
I'm going to get back.
You let it snap. That's the whole point of those.
You want me to put some little tassels and stuff here for you?
I just want the rope that goes down
Just
to the
the
ground.
rope?
Just the rope.
That-
Okay.
I was actually thinking we just do 3 long zip ties. That's
we're on a budget.
we're on a budget, and I've got zip
If
ties.
we're lucky, they'll just stick straight out at that point, you know? You'd be like,
Well, guys,
Purse, I don't know you.
this is where we're at. You can pull the clutch in and hit start all you want, and literally nothing happens. So start relay, maybe there might be a starter relay in front of the actual starter solenoid on the starter there. So obviously we know it cranks because we jumped it right there. So engine sounds good. Pretty happy with that.
It is not locked in. Hey, did you make sure one of those keys worked for the gas?
The keys are in the truck.
We might.
We might
We only have 87 keys.
have to go back.
I hope not.
All right, we're ripping this thing apart. We shouldn't be ripping it apart, but we're ripping it apart.
Oh, we didn't watch that.
Yeah, we didn't wash that. That's unfortunate, actually. And they say on the old internet, the fuses are back here. So this looks like it could be, that's the map or the barometer for the fuel injection. Is this diag? God, it looks like it's diag. Interesting. This is the ECU right underneath it. Okay, Harley-Davidson ECU. So I guess pull the other side cover and let's see if we can actually find some fuses, because I'm going to guess we have power here. I might even do a little probing and make sure we do.
That would be probe-tastic.
Probe task. I should grab the test light.
Yep. That's something you should do.
I should. Look at that belt. We can see it now.
Is it in good shape?
It looks like it's pretty
The
solid.
shocks have been replaced.
Oh yeah, the air shocks look great. I think you got to start at the front to really get these, but there it is. Perfect. All right, we found fuses. What's this guy? Electro Motor Cruise. Wow, this is straight up. That is GM cruise control right there. That's a weather pack connector, isn't it? That's pretty interesting. Can you just remove? That's what's up.
That's not supposed to come off.
Yes, it is. All right. Time to do a little troubleshooting.
That'd be $30.
Yeah, right? Somebody's been in here. This tab's broken off.
Well, how old's the bike?
98. It's actually brand new.
98 years old,
I
huh?
got it today. 98 years old.
Okay.
She's brand new. I got her today.
Yeah.
12 volts. 12 volts. Ooh, that one's not doing anything. What's that one? Why is it dead on both sides? That one's lights. Lights is dead on both sides? Are those needle nose still sitting here?
They're right there in front of you.
Look at that. Who put the right tool in the right place?
Well, now you scratched my CD.
I scratched my floor. Scrap the floor. Scrap the floor. Okay, so the light fuse is good, which means we're not powering it up. We've learned that much. We know that 20 amps good. We know this 15 amps good. So far, we're sure getting right through the fuses. What if we just force some power to the ECU?
That always works.
Always works. Here, eat 12 volts. Start. Okay, so the radio just turned back on. Any day now. Bike turned back off. So radio power and radio memory both turned off the...
Dude, you lost my spot on the tape.
Yeah, I know. Now we've lost
I'm gonna rewind.
our presets are gone.
Better have a Garth Brooks tape in it.
It better. Well, another one that's good.
No. It's one of those self-help tapes.
Man,
You are a positive and caring person.
If it was in this bike, it's a
Leonard Skinner.
self-help on how to diet. that's the only thing that's gonna be
Now
on
that's
this.
hog-tastic.
I was like,
Well, guys,
those aren't my words.
every one of these connections looks perfect, so we're done in fuse land here. Better put all this up.
Wait, aren't you the one who bought it?
It's a company bike.
Company bike.
John Ross actually didn't want it. I just figured he didn't have anything better to do, so we went and bought a Harley.
Don't worry about that house.
Nothing going on.
He sounded pretty upset, so you know what makes people happy? Harley-Davidson.
Fine motorcycles. All right, we know this one has power, and the radio shuts off when we pull it. The weakest relay I've ever seen in my life.
Strong statement.
I mean, I think it is the weakest relay I've ever seen in my life.
If it's under the back seat, it's had a lot of weight on it. It's been under a lot of pressure.
Every time you do that, it shuts off. All right, all I want to know is, will the fuel pump run? One of these is going to be start, so. Hey!
Oh boy.
She's coming back to life. This thing hasn't run in, what do you say?
So he started it last year.
Last
it
year.
ran. Then he went to restart it. It didn't, so he pushed it in the garage.
That's a good reason.
What relay is that? It's not doing anything.
It's 64 motorcycles.
He did have a rack of motorcycles. We're jumping them all. At least, shout out to Harley for using one relay for every single thing on this bike. You can interchange them on the side of the road. They were thinking, you know, what if this thing breaks? What if it leaks all the oil out? You know, that's how it goes.
I was gonna press the blue button.
What's the blue button?
You gotta ask.
Flush me, Jay.
You were like, nah.
Nah, Jay.
All right, you got lights.
Oh, I got lights?
You got lights on the back. And I can't see anything up front, but maybe...
No lights.
All right, that's interesting.
You didn't know.
I told them.
I said take the front fairing off.
I told
I hate
them.
all of you.
And I did tell you that those things pop
Yeah,
off
yeah,
too,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
were wrong there.
I'm not quite sure anybody has called me once on this bike.
First of all,
At least 3 times.
First of all, you never would have seen it without me.
That's true.
22nd
Yes,
of
there's
all,
one.
That's not-
22nd of all, let's skip 21.
Eric-
22nd.
Eric found the bike.
I knew you would have to fix it. I'm not an electrician. Did I not say, hey man, what's your thoughts on this bike?
All I can tell you is that I have fixed it. We haven't tested it yet, but I know that I fixed it.
You're doing the kit thing now. It's running back.
Watch. I fixed it. You ready? It's gonna start. Go right. Ah! Yeah!
How does it sound good?
Here's what I did, guys. This relay was smoked. As soon as I got in there, I noticed there were major issues. This is not a Harley relay, I don't think. It looks like it's been hacked in. And this relay is also junk. So we're gonna swap this out real quick and put the bike back together. Honestly, you can just go ride it if you want. What's up? Does it have incredible oil pressure? Oh, the gauge just shot.
No, he said the oil pressure. I mean, This one's tapped out.
He said that one was broke too.
And this one is...
It could be because I have a relay out. It really could be. It doesn't have power right now.
I think it needs spark plugs.
Crank that hog, brother! Crank that hog! Got him! What's that Drake CD? Thank me later?
No, I'm not thinking you now.
All right, I'm gonna put a new relay in it for you so you can go riding.
I'm gonna put a bow tie in this.
Oh man. Honestly, I was gonna say it looked pretty cool. It actually looked pretty cool.
Give me some tape.
He tied a double knot.
I need tape.
I'm just gonna stand somewhere else.
That's great.
I'm gonna stand far away from
This
this.
looks like I have a passenger. Doesn't it?
It does look like you have a passenger. This is how you win at the HOV lane game.
Well, motorcycles are good for HOV.
Yeah, you're right. But if you put a big cardboard cutout of yourself on there, it would look lifelike. All right. We're done with that, guys. I'm going to go grab a spare relay from the relay box and put all this back together, and I think we got a runner. We did have to pull the front fairing off, but no big deal.
We knew it was a small electrical thing.
We did know.
The engine sounds great.
We did get this bike for half price because it didn't run.
Yeah.
So-
He told us, that he's like, right before we left, he's like, oh, I'll be honest with you, I paid $5,000 for it.
He did say, I just paid $5,000.
I was like, okay.
Wow, this
And he put $500 in it, so whatever.
This relay is warm. Reassembly is going well. It's been a couple of minutes here. We went ahead and put the battery tender wires back on, put all the relays back down in their homes there, the little rubber slots they sit in. Eric's putting the bags on. Gabe's putting on the fairing right here. It's about time to plug the headlight back in and take this thing out for a ride, which is hilarious. I planned on this taking at least 2 episodes, Eric. I wanted to fix this over time.
We can re-break it.
Okay, pull the wires back apart.
I'll just cut some wires while you're gone.
Okay.
Figure it out.
I love it.
Next time, mystery fix.
I'll be riding down the road, and then this will hit me in the head, and that'll be the end of it for me. So,
That is terrifying. But I love
the
it.
scariest thing on the planet.
They're not really, those don't really have a lot of tension.
Oh, I know.
Some of them do.
We're getting close here. We're gonna have to put the backrest back in and go for a quick rip.
Look, I was sitting at home and I figured,
Browsing Facebook. That's how it works.
As one does.
that's literally my job at Go Recyclers is to buy the car.
Eric is the buyer. He is our buyer.
It's fine, I got it.
And you know what they say? You make the money when you buy it, not when you sell it. So today you made the money. I just make it possible, don't worry.
You're the electrician.
Look at that. It's got a windshield. You can ride it with no safety glasses. All right, boss man. Here, let me get my jumper wire out of here.
Oil thing don't work?
No, maybe. Let's see. Woo! How's it ride? I heard it's got pops and bangs. Hey, get off the brake. Get off the brake real quick. Yeah, it does have a Night Rider setup. I like the scanning brake light. I like it. This thing looks good, dude. She looks good. Still no air temp. Voltmeter's scary low. Give it a little throttle. Oh. All right. I don't know if it's charging. Oh, there, it bumped up to 12 and then disappeared. You know, it could be low voltage. What if you shut the I-beams off? Voltmeter creep up? No. Well, we might have to take a look at that. But other than that, working radio. What a bike. Hit the aux for the front fog lights or whatever. So cruise, accessory, nothing. What about this one? Hey, look at that, the fog lights work. All right, and the amp needs to be in full on, so all the way down. All right, that's all the speakers. Fire it up. Fire it up, Haas. God bless, brother.
Drive reverse on this one.
Yeah, right? Where's my Goldwing at? All right, we got her straightened out. I'm a crank
here for the day.
Well guys, I'm gonna call this a win. I just took it out for a quick ride. Eric took it out for a quick blast. It's got pops and bangs. It really does run well, nice and smooth. There's one thing left we need to fix, and it's the fact that no matter what, the gas cap, the gas door here will not open. And some of these keys don't even fit this bike. It's really interesting. We've got to figure out how to get that thing open because it only has a half tank and probably gonna need fuel soon, especially if we want to go ride it at all. We got the fuel door open, guys. Look at that. The lock had snapped in half. If you can see that fracture right down the middle there. Yeah, it'll just go down the road vibrating a little bit, and we'll go put some gas in this thing, and she should be completely sorted out.
Throw some premium in it, maybe?
A little premium might go a long way. A little 44K might really go. Actually,
it's been sitting a year.
let's get some gum out regain, and we'll be done.
But it sure has all the power.
Dude, yeah, it runs
gets
great.
up and runs.
Yeah, I honestly, I think the pops might be a little bit of a timing issue or something that we should look into. Just new fuel would probably solve the whole thing.
Yeah.
That is buying a mystery Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Ultra Classic and fixing it in one night. I did not plan on fixing it that quickly. I really planned on just being like, this is an Electra Glide, and then we'll figure it out later. But it seems like we got this thing completely sorted, and it's got a cool taillight. I'll give it to them. It's got a cool taillight. And the passenger tuner controls on the other side work. The volume controls don't seem to work, which is unfortunate. But other than that, everything works. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchchairgo.com for cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. Oh, you think that? It might be.
It's that.
The kickstand might be rattling a little. I really think it's just the spring. I think it needs a new spring.
That could be, but it's definitely that.
Yeah.
When you hit a bump, it goes whack, 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 whack. That's fine. As long as your foot's on it, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's this.
Kickstands be kickstanded.
See how it's got that weird, like you said?
Yeah.
It's got that hitch in that spring.
Also, it keeps trying to fall off its kickstand, which is usually a sign the spring's bad.
Yeah.
So
We got one of those springs.
well, we can get one.
That's good.
We'll just make one trip over to the Harley-Davidson dealership, and we'll spend $2,000 on that chrome spring.
I'd like to pay more than I paid for the bike to
Yeah.
replace some parts on it.
Well, we have it in chrome and matte black.
Yeah.
Man, I'd say we do replace the radio, but it has aux in, and if it's got aux in, you don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
Yes, you do.
No, what else would you need?
Well, let's see. You need navigation. You need Bluetooth audio. You need, what is it?
That
Directions to
all-
Applebee's.
You clearly use Bluetooth to aux in, and you're done. And your navigation comes over the audio too.
who do you think spent all the time to pinstripe this thing?
This thing has some cool pinstriping.
I mean,
Oh, these are good.
I'll give you some credit.
it's some throwback stuff, but like the side of the tank here, like this stuff, like somebody put in some work in this bike.
They did.
I don't hate it.
And it's got highway. I should have thrown my feet up on the highway pegs.
Yeah, it does have the,
But it's missing the rubbers. Oh wait, they just say Harley in them.
yeah.
Huh, that's interesting.
Oh, they're the gold.
Old school.
It's got the gold Harley.
Man, I don't think I'd want highway pegs my feet slide down on from the Harley vibration.
Right. It's got all of the early 2000s glory.
Sure does.
I mean, this right here. How much do you think that cost to put on?
Oh, well, it says live to ride on it, so I'd say 4 times what just Harley-Davidson says. 4 times.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Straight, that's probably 24 karat gold.
You know, it's worth it.
We really should have had the golden ratchet working on this.
We should have. I don't know what we were doing.
These other tools just
We were
weren't
just
worth it.
using power tools.
Yeah, I mean, just, I'm so humbled.
Right.
So is it literally just like straight pipe?
You know, it's loud. I was talking to the guy we bought it from, and he said, I didn't straight pipe this bike because you're supposed to retune if you straight pipe them. And I said, you know, it makes sense. You have to tune. You've just flashed this thing. And then he was like, I think what happens is as the motor wears out, the baffles wear out at an equal rate. And I was like, I have to go. I have to go.
This is some serious science
Well, if
stuff.
you put too
where-
much weight on it, it
It's-
definitely hollows out the exhaust. Because it has more pressure
Yeah,
It'll blow all
that's
the
true.
materials out of the
Yep.
exhaust. I learned that in science.
Science class, Harley school.
It's such a I forget how scary the kickstands are.
Harley kickstands are the worst in the world.
Bro, I tell you, it's weird that I guarantee you this kickstand leaned the bike more than the last owner did.
Oh, probably.